Good morning, everybody. It's Marcia from Oils and Wellness with Marcia. And today I'm going to read section 1, the introduction to Oola, from our book that we are reading called Oola, Find Balance in an Unbalanced World, and see what we can do to improve our lives. So let's see what this has to tell us, and we'll go from there. Don't be afraid to be awesome. Oola is a statement from the dictionary. Says an adjective, a statement of awesomeness, a life that is balanced and growing in the key areas of health, finance, career, relationships, and well-being. A destination, getting to Oola. A description, actions, insights, and goals that lead to a balanced life. An ultimate plan for achieving balance in an unbalanced world. Oola is a place we all shoot for. It's a place where the major areas of your life, finances, health, family, career, and are balanced, strong, and growing. We're achieving what we want to achieve, and we're moving forward from where we are to where we want to be. Oola is that ultimate destination where everything just works. Life is manageable, fun, fulfilling, and stress-free. But more than just a positive state of being, Oola is also a euphoria, euphoria, euphoria. You feel when you celebrate a success, visit the exotic places, or hear your baby laugh for the first time. I want more of this. You smile to yourself, revealing in the sheer joy of wonder of the moment. That's Oola. And in this first section of Oola for women, we'll show you more of what it's like to be in Oola. But most importantly, we'll reveal how it's important to start with almost identical beliefs, passion, goals, and dreams as the next person, but years later end up with two very different places. What is Oola? What does a crazy, busy career woman do when she's about to lose her mind? She buys a goat. Okay. As an Oola bus pulled into the parking lot along the northern California coast, we could just make out a distance and random collections of surfers, sunbathers, and families who decided to hit the beach that day. It was the third stop on the first Oola road trip, a dude-inspired trek that had his rambling up Pacific Coast Highway in an old Volkswagen surf bus. Ample supplies of coffee, donuts, and two sons for good measure. We had no idea how the Oola message would be received, but we were inspired to meet people, share Oola, and help them reconnect with their dreams. We hit on the idea of passing our stickers and Sharpie pins so anyone who wanted to could write down their most heartfelt desires and plaster it on the side of our bus. As a small crowd began to form and we began to talk about the Oola life, we would see hope begin to replace worry and resignation in the eyes of the people around us. Some were there to learn more about our mission, and others were looking for weed. And some were merely curious. But one woman will forever stand out in our minds. We saw her immediately, a classy, I don't know how to pronounce this word, so bear with me, effervescent, beautiful 35-year-old who was there with her husband and kids, taking photos in the surf at sunset. What we thought was a typical family portraits were actually something far different. There were memories in making. Photos wanted to record a life. Photos meant to record a life and meant to last a lifetime. The woman, we learned, was in stage 4 cancer. She knew what the future held, but the day of the beach was the upbeat, smiling, and self-assured as she wrote her own Oola sticker. And here's what she wrote. Be strong enough through my cancer to see my girls become women. Instead of focusing on her own worries, she, like so many women we've met, have simplified her priorities to the one thing that truly mattered to her, watching her girls grow up. That's when Oola got real for us. That's when we realized that it was possible to strip away a clutter of everyday life and truly live the authentic desires of our heart as if nothing else mattered. As we go into the bus to leave a beach that day, we felt silent for a time. That story, and so many others like it, stayed with us and stayed and stayed. Why in the world we took this on? Unlike the woman on the beach, far too many of the women we've met during the Oola travels have lost the connections to their goals and dreams. They're so busy tending the day-by-day details of life that they themselves lost in the process. But when we handed a woman a Sharpie and handed them stickers, then asked, what are your dreams for your life? Something magical happened. Her eyes lit up and the stress of the moment falls away, and she begins to reconnect to the true, authentic desires of her heart. Tentatively at first, then joyfully begins writing the only she can say. Tens of thousands of stickers later, the stories from women were met have molded us as men. We've learned from you, and we took on this mission as an honor and a privilege, not to tell what you do, but because we want women everywhere to rediscover their purpose and their passion. We want our daughters to grow up in the world where they're empowered, understood, and fulfilled. What is Oola? For these women and our daughters, and for the hundreds of thousands of women we've met worldwide, Oola is a state of awesomeness. It's when your life is balanced and growing in the 7 keys areas of your life: fitness, finance, family, field or career field, faith, friends, and fun. It's living an inspired life, one that you define. In fact, we hope you'll discover that when it becomes defining of perfectly balanced and an exceptional life, your opinion is the only one that matters. What the world says you should do or pursue, have, or own makes no difference. What you want is what matters most. And that's when and what's even more exciting is that in the pursuit of Oola, you'll likely become a different person. The process will change you into someone who more authentically and more honoring of your own needs versus constantly suppressing who you are and what you want. It doesn't fit the world's definition of who you should be. The plant would be a very boring the planet would be a very boring place if everyone were the same. Let's see. The plant, oh, I did that. Don't be like everyone else on the earth. Stay true to yourself instead. What does that kind of authenticity look like? One of our favorite examples of staying true is the story of Jennifer. You'll meet her later. Who bought her husband a goat for Christmas and held up transformation their unhealthy, overworked, and overscheduled suburban life into the back to the land, organic farming experiencing their fulfilling and joyful for all, enjoying for all, including their 10 dairy cows, 4 pigs, 100 chickens, 16 geese, 5 ducks, 12 dairy goats, and 26 rabbits. Now that's different. And that's my friend Jennifer Webster. Not just for women who are struggling. Of course, lots of women are already crushing it in every area of life. They've got successful businesses, beautiful families and marriages that rock, and lots of stress-free fun time with friends, family, and mentors. Yet even when with the life's with the life works that works on every level, there's still something more they want to accomplish or fix or change. Maybe you're doing great too. But but want to take life to the next level. You're more capable than you realize. You want to take on a new project or a bigger challenge. Perhaps the world's problems are calling on you. Or maybe you want to transmission from a stable life to exciting new adventure. Oola is for you too. And that's all I'm reading on here today. Tomorrow I'll be starting chapter 2. No, tomorrow is Monday. So tomorrow I'll be trying to get back in the habit of doing my squeak a peek to start your week when I recommend another station channel, YouTube channel that I'm subscribed to help them get more views. Whether they're bigger than me or not, most all the channels I watch are bigger than me because for some reason I'm not growing. But I'm going to help other people and get them noticed. But tomorrow is going to be that, and then we'll go to chapter 2 after that. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy this. If you did, smash the like button and comment whatever questions you want to ask or any concerns or whatever you'd like to say. Please help my channel grow by sharing this with your friends so they can follow this journey of Oola life and make their lives better as well. And have a wonderful afternoon. Ta-ta.